Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Fields. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. You talk about this Miami defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Across midfield. He's on his way. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 62 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go. Sit high.
Off play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high. Sit high.
Here's Fields. That one complete to again. And the Panthers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
Scalaboo is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks.
Touchdown! Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Dolphins nothing. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Fields. And they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. The Panthers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw is Fields. Got a man. That's Liggett. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now 1 more here in the first quarter of this game.
And there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact, and then he's gone, moving upfield and making those plays in the backfield.
It's a big body moving upfield, too.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Green 19, tonight.
They will toss to Brown. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Now a toss left side for Scatterbury. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being full.
And he takes it into the end result. Panthers
right by him, bro.
Xavier Legette with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Like you from the outside, and you run right by him.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Dolphins 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing is Milton. And he's got Pierce. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
First down, Miami.
19. 19, Tiger.
To throw is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Milton. Open man, that's Felton. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go now. Viking 18.
Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Nico Collins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Milton lets one go
Milton!
And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
Milton.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Reload. Panther 60. Panther 60.
To the right side, this is Walker. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Here we go. 19,
First down.
To throw, it's Milton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's second down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
18 Rattler. Dragon 60. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 19. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Nico Collins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play. Here's Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
70.
Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, go!
Off the play fake. Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second and 6.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Looking to throw. Milton. That's complete to Pierce. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by one score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator on the other side was saying. We've got to find a way to get the football back for our offense. And they were able to do it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here we go. Good night.
Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Here we go.
Now Fields going to move him around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here we go.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Fields. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
It's complete to Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Third and long always tilts to the defense. And I just remember as a player how many times it was hammered into my head. Know where the sticks are and get him down in front of it. But sometimes what happens is you worry about where that is much more than the person who has the ball. And on that play, they didn't have enough focus on him. And somehow he turned a short pass into a first down.
Here we go,
24-yard line.
Fields. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Fields. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Fields. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Harrison Butker on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Milton. And Walker has it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenneth Walker, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 17. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 5:51.
Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Good. 319. Good.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
First down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatteroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
No gain on the play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And it's pulled in by Brooks. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. 19 windy. Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. That one looks like he'll throw here. Left side, he finds Pierce. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just